Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of What I Feel Like Friday. And in a roundabout way, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift's new song. So yesterday, 2 days ago, she made waves by posting things online and basically being like, here's the new album. The first single is going to drop tomorrow night. And I don't follow Taylor Swift, but I follow enough people who do that they retweeted that out, and so it got ingrained in my mind that Thursday night the new Taylor Swift song was going to come out. So yesterday at work, somebody was like looking for it and said, like, I'm looking for the new Taylor Swift song, and I just kind of instinctively said, oh, it comes out tonight. And then I suddenly became the guy that knows too much about Taylor Swift, just because I happen to follow enough people and kept that little tidbit of detail in my mind. So fast forward to today, where that same person asked me what I actually thought of the song, if I'd actually listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah, I did listen to it yesterday when I was going to like the drive-in, or just going to the drive-thru to grab some dinner or something. I was like, oh, I'd seen the kerfuffle and everybody going crazy about the song being out, so I went and like tracked it down, played it, and was like, okay. And then it got to like the chorus of the song. I was like, oh, you're doing that thing I hate. And so today I'm talking about my pet peeves in music. And the one that the new Taylor Swift song does is where you completely, like, just to fit the intonation and the tenor of the song, you change how any natural person would say this thing. Where Taylor Swift does it in this song is the whole chorus of, look what you made me do, 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 whatever. That little chunk is like not how a normal person would say, look at what you made me do. And it just kind of gets massaged somewhat loosely to get it into like the beat of the song. And it reminds me of the Katy Perry song from a few years ago where she said like unconditional instead of unconditional, because nobody says unconditional, because that's not how fucking words work. So those are like pet peeves of mine in music, and basically as soon as I hear that, I'm like, oh, I hate this. It also succumbs to the pet peeve of just repeating the goddamn like chorus / title of the song endlessly, so that it gets stuck in your head and tricks your mind into thinking that it's a good song when maybe it's not. I'm not necessarily passing judgment on this particular song. I haven't listened to it enough to really say good or bad. My first impression was just kind of a meh, it's a song kind of thing. But that's another one of my musical pet peeves, is that I hate songs that and this is most of pop music these days, where you're gonna hear the song title a million times. Let me Google how many times the title of this song appears in its own damn song. Like, a quick check of azlyrics.com basically has look what you made me do, or some iteration of that, appearing 31 times in the damn song. So yeah, you hear it once and you've heard the name of the song 31 times. And it just kind of is a mental trick to say, oh yeah, that must be a good song because it's stuck in my head. When, if you suffered from earworms as I have, you know that that's not always the case. That a lot of times you get really shitty songs stuck in your head just because they're catchy, and they repeat themselves to the point that they can get stuck in your head. So, fuck that musical trend that we've been dealing with. And then the last one that is admittedly not in this, but it's something I just always go on about when I'm talking about the things I hate about certain music songs, is when you rhyme a word with the exact same word. The epitome of this for me is the Kid Rock song Sweet Home Alabama All Summer Long, that one, where he talks about rhyming, where he rhymes, we were smoking funny things and we were trying different things. Rhyming things and things in that sense is the laziest, most bullshit piece of garbage in music, and fuck you, Kid Rock, for doing it. The only time I give this like a pass is in a more hip-hop sense, where at least they're like putting a twist on rhyming the same word. You know, it might be the same word, but they're rhyming it in two different senses or something like that. But in the way that it was done in that Kid Rock song, it was just lazy, and I had to hear that song way too many goddamn times when I worked in a Costco bakery, because that was just what was being played at the time, and I just wanted to just punch Kid Rock in the face for his musical crimes. So that's all I really wanted to touch on today. There's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm pissed off about in the world going on right now, but I wanted to just kind of whittle it down and focus on this one little thing, one little dumb thing that, you know, I can just kind of put into this video and then, like, get it out of my system and just send it out into the world. And so yeah, those are some of my musical pet peeves. Let me know what your musical pet peeves are in the comments below if you have any, or let me know if you think I'm completely off base on my criticisms of the Taylor Swift song here, or Kid Rock, or whatever. And to be clear, like, I want to like Taylor Swift because I like that this is a diss track against Kanye West, because also fuck Kanye West and his pretentious arrogance. I hate him, so I therefore hate his music, because the best parts of any of his songs that I might even like are not him. It's the harder, faster, stronger stuff from Daft Punk. It's the she give me money, she take my money, or whatever, from Ray Charles, or yeah. It's all of the not him stuff that he just puts his garbage shit over. Anyway, tangent aside, that's what I'm feeling like today on Friday. Talking about some musical frustrations, pet peeves, issues, whatnot. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. As always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey, from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter. And until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends.